I know the thumbnail threw you, right? How can you be lonely when you're traveling with your spouse? Women like to hang out with other women. And when we're traveling, that's not always possible. Most of the things that we do when we're traveling is try to meet up with other people. But a lot of times we're in between, or we're, on our path somewhere else, and we don't always get to be around our friends. And for women, that gets hard. So I was talking to one of my friends, and she told me she doesn't like to travel if she doesn't get to be around her girlfriends because she gets lonely. And I was talking to Jason about that, and I said, I feel the same way. I get it. Like, I love my husband. He's my best friend. He is my travel companion. But sometimes we like to do things with just the ladies, and it does get lonely when you don't have other women around. And yes, you can walk around and you can meet people in the campgrounds that you're staying in, and we do that all the time. But it's not the same. It's not the same when you just meet somebody for the first time. You can't go do stuff with them like right away. I mean, RVers, when they meet for the first time, they usually are very, outgoing and have fun with each other. But it's just not the same. So what in the world can we do about it? Because we're not coming off the road. So after my friend told me how she felt, I started thinking about what we all went through during COVID. Now, we were in the South, in Georgia, so it was a lot different than those of you that were in the Northeast. But in the South, we did quarantine a little bit. And I had a group of ladies that I hung out with every Wednesday night. We did girls' night. We would get together. I thought it was all about some channel or some TV show that they wanted to watch, but it wasn't. It was never about that. It was just camaraderie with women and hanging out. So I got used to that. It was every Wednesday night, and I had so much fun. And it didn't matter what we had going on in our schedule. We did our best to make that night work. And we'd always go to one of our friends' house. We'd have the TV on, but it was more about just catching up about life. So we had so much fun doing that on Wednesday nights that when COVID happened, we really didn't skip a beat. We just switched to Zoom, and we all met on Zoom and continued our normal Wednesday night, ladies' night. We stopped doing that after, we started seeing each other in person again. Then I left and hit the road, and that all stopped. And I missed it so much, but it never occurred to me that we could continue doing that on the road. So after hearing from other women that they felt the same way, so then a light bulb went off, and I knew we had to do this. We had to do it now. We have to be connecting with other women. So I started a Facebook group, and it's for women only, women that RV. I don't care if you RV 1 week a year, if you RV full-time, part-time, most time, sometime. There's so many different ways that you can be an RVer. But if you're a woman that feels like you're missing something while you're on the road, or you're missing out on that time with other women, then you have to join this group. Right now, we started this a couple weeks ago, maybe 2-3 weeks ago. We have about 57 members of this group as of right now. So once a month, the first Wednesday of every month, we're going to jump on Zoom and we're going to catch up. We're going to hang out with each other and we're going to catch up. We're going to talk about things that we're doing, where we're traveling, where we're going, problems that we're having, the things that you talk about with your girlfriends. But I think more of you would love this. I think more of you could benefit from this. This is definitely something already. We haven't even had our first Zoom call, but I already am loving this. I'm asking everybody that is in the group to introduce themselves. They're slowly trickling in, and we're getting introductions here and there. And I really think that you take the minute, you throw up a picture, you say your name, you say what kind of an RVer you are, and we get to know each other. And then when we have our monthly Zoom call, so we're calling it a monthly virtual mix and mingle. And it's basically just grab your favorite drink, whatever it is. Gatorade, water, soda, wine, it doesn't matter. Grab it, get in front of the computer, and let's all chat with each other. Let's catch up as women. Now, if it's not your thing, you don't have to join. It doesn't matter. If you're a guy, sorry, you can't join either. But I really think that so many of you would benefit from this, and I invite you to join us. This has absolutely nothing to do with social media. This is just about women connecting with one another, no matter where we are. I know one of the members that joined is in Alaska. She's a full-timer, I believe, but she's currently in Alaska. I think that is phenomenal. I know that if any of us want to travel to Alaska, I'm going to be calling her and asking her questions. I know another one that is currently traveling in Alaska. And again, I know who to ask when I go to plan a trip there. But the really cool thing is we all have so many things going on in our life. But to be able to connect with one another once a month, I think will ease anybody's feelings of being alone out there when you're on the road. And you know, we just had something happen. There was an event that I wanted to go to, and Jason was like, no, I don't want to do that. And I had to remind him, if we were at home meaning when we had a sticks and bricks, I had a group of women, and if I wanted to go do something and he didn't want to do it, that we'd go together as the women would go. I mean, we had girls' time. So I never worried about if he didn't want to go do something with me. But now, when we're in a place that we're not around people we know, and I want to go do something, guess what? Tag, you're it. He has to go, because how else am I going to go? I mean, I could go by myself, but where's the fun in that? I mean, I might as well drag him along with me and make him go. But, you know, it just reminded me that this is a cool thing we're doing. And eventually, if this grows and all these women want to get together in person sometime, I think that would be awesome. But I did tell Jason that if we ever do that and we get together in person, the men are allowed to come just because they have nowhere else to go. I mean, we live in an RV, we travel together. They're allowed to come, but we would have things for just them to do separate from us, because it's all about, for me, hanging out with my girlfriends. And I think that you would benefit if you decide to join this group. So it is private, it's on Facebook. Drop a comment if you want to join. I would be happy to send you a link. Just give me your email address and I'll send you a link and invite you to the group. And you only have to do one thing. You have to promise that you'll do an intro and introduce yourself, because you're not going to meet other women just reading everybody's comments. You have to interact. You have to, throw an intro out there and tell us who you are and what kind of RVer you are. And we're going to start figuring out what topics we want to talk about during our monthly mix and mingle. And we're just going to have so much fun together. And then hopefully, like I said, hopefully one day we could all meet in person and actually talk face to face. But until then, I want you to hear from Carla. Carla is one of my friends. She is a part-time RVer now. She was full-time. Now they built their forever home, and she wanted to tell you what she thought about this group. She is also an admin on the page, because I can't do it by myself. So I wanted her to tell you what her initial thoughts were when she heard about it, and why she jumped on board, and why she thinks it's a cool thing to do. So listen to Carla, and then we'll come back and Jason will give his input as well.
Hi everyone, my name is Carla Goddard, and I can't tell you how excited I am to be a part of Voices on the Road. When Julie called and told me about this, I thought it was a fabulous idea. I don't know about you, but I live out in the country, as I'm only a part-time RVer. But out here in the country, it gets pretty lonesome sometimes. There's not really any girls to talk to, anyone to bounce anything off of. Sure, it's me and my husband, and yes, we do enjoy each other's company, but sometimes you just need those girls to bounce things off of. So that's what I'm hoping to get out of these calls. I hope you're as excited about them as we are, and be sure to be thinking about what you want to talk about, your interests, where people are going, what they're doing. And I think we can all get some ideas as to what we can do. And also, it's a good chance for us to get together and build some friendships. Look forward to seeing you on these calls. Don't forget to go do your introductions.
Guys, you have no idea how excited I am that my wife is no longer lonely. I don't know. I'm glad that you guys are along for our ride. When I go inside, I expect to see one of you sitting in the living room. I don't even understand. But hey, in all seriousness, I know this is a real thing and a real problem, and I'm glad that all of you have found a solution. And now you can hang out with Julie.
It's not about hanging out with me. It's just all of us hanging out together.
But you can do it on Wednesdays, I heard.
Yes.
So that'd be fun for
Next
all
Wednesday.
of you.
Next Wednesday, the first Wednesday of every month. Next Wednesday is our first one. We hope you join us.
Now.
Not you.
Now,
me.
if I can just figure out how to get you guys to go do the things with her in person that I don't want to do, then we'd really have something figured out.
We'll plan something at some point so we can do that. Okay, ladies?
Anyway, we appreciate you guys watching this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, we hope that you find your next ladies group. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Wind in my hair, sun on my face. I set off for a journey, ain't no time to waste. Feeling high, feeling free, no destination inside. Just me and my dreams, gonna chase them all night. Cities and mountains, I'm a wanderlust soul.